Have you ever thought about what makes women want to be with older men so much? These traits are very important for building strong, healthy, and long-lasting relationships. They range from being emotionally stable to being able to adapt. We'll talk about the 9 skills that mature men have that women find attractive. And we'll also talk about why it's important to master these skills if you want to make meaningful connections. Read to the end to find out how you can use these traits to improve your relationships and your own life. Please let me know before we start. You can help me keep spreading the Stoic philosophy if you like the video. I suggest that you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos if you aren't already. Please comment on number 1 if you like the subject of this video. If you don't, please comment on number 0 to let me know so I can make you a better video. Let's start now. 1. Stability of emotions. Emotional stability is an important part of being mature, and it shows in the way some men act and interact with others. Older men have an amazing ability to stay calm and collected when things go wrong or situations get tough. They don't let their feelings carry them away. Instead, they keep a steady, unwavering attitude that makes those around them feel safe and reassured. The reason for this emotional stability is a deep understanding of how important it is to stay balanced at all times. Emotionally stable men know that emotional turmoil can cloud their judgment and make it harder to make good decisions. So they put a lot of effort into finding inner peace and strength, which helps them handle life's ups and downs with poise and grace. Women who want a partner who will be stable and dependable really like how calm and collected they are. Being around an emotionally stable man can be a sign of strength and dependability in a world where things are always changing. These people are attractive to women not only because they can handle storms, but also because they can be a steady and helpful presence during rough times. Also, being emotionally stable is a sign of being more self-aware and having emotional intelligence. Emotionally mature men are very aware of their feelings and know how to deal with them healthily and helpfully. This self-mastery not only improves their health, but also makes their relationships with others better because they can handle problems and conflicts with calmness and clarity. Being emotionally stable doesn't just mean not having any bad feelings. It also means choosing to be calm and strong inside. This kind of quiet strength in mature men is attractive to women who want a partner who can handle life's storms with grace and dignity. Their ability to stay strong in tough situations shows how mature and strong they are as people. This makes them perfect partners for people who want emotional stability and dependability in a relationship. 2. Confidence. Women who are looking for a mature and reliable partner are drawn to confident men, which is often seen as one of the most attractive traits in a person. Not just an outward show, but also an inner confidence that shines through in every move and choice. Mature men naturally feel good about themselves, and it shows in how they act and talk to others. They walk with confidence and poise, which is clear from the way they carry themselves. They give off a sense of confidence that is both attractive and comforting, whether they are at work, at a party, or with a friend. This confidence doesn't come from being cocky or haughty, but from genuinely believing in oneself and one's skills. Men of a certain age know their strengths and weaknesses very well, which helps them face challenges with conviction and strength. They don't look for approval from other people. Instead, their confidence comes from inside, which makes it a real and lasting trait. Additionally, this confidence comes with humility, an awareness of one's flaws and a readiness to learn and improve. Mature men aren't afraid to say when they don't know everything, but they also go into new situations with an open mind and a sense of curiosity. They are quietly strong. They can be open to being vulnerable and uncertain because they know that's where real growth happens, outside of their comfort zones. Women are naturally drawn to men who are both sure of themselves and humble. Not only charisma on the outside, but also the inner depth and confidence that come from knowing yourself well. When a man is sure of himself, women feel safe and stable because they know they are with someone who is grounded and sure of himself. Confidence is a complex trait that includes both being sure of yourself and being humble. Men of a certain age who have this trait are not only attractive, but they can also inspire others to accept their strengths and weaknesses. Their quiet strength and unwavering belief in themselves make people want to be with them like a magnet. This makes them irresistible to women who want a partner who is confident and real. 3. Integrity. Integrity is often called the most important thing in a person's character. For mature men, it helps them deal with the challenges of life with honor and honesty. A person's morality is more than just following the rules. It shows their inner direction and their dedication to living by moral standards in all areas of their life. Following strong moral principles and values without wavering is what it means to be honest. Men who are fully grown know that these values form the foundation of their character and help them make decisions and act with unwavering conviction. They are always committed to doing the right thing, even when it's not the easiest thing to do. This is true even when they are faced with moral or ethical dilemmas. Being honest and sincere is a sign of integrity, and it shows in every interaction and relationship. Mature men are honest and open when they talk to others, even if it's hard or annoying for them to do so. They value honesty over fakery and want real relationships based on trust and respect for each other. Also, integrity is more than just words. It includes actions and deeds as well. Mature men always act in a way that is consistent with the values they say they believe in. They show integrity not only in big actions, but also in the little things they do every day. Instead of separating their ethics into different areas of their lives, they work them into everything, from their work to their relationships. Men who are honest and trustworthy are naturally attractive to women who see these traits as signs of a strong base on which to build a meaningful relationship. Honesty builds trust and confidence, which leads to strong emotional bonds and mutual respect. When a man's character is stable, women feel safe around him because they know he will always be honest and sincere. When men get older, they build their character on integrity, which guides their actions with honor and honesty. This trait goes beyond personal situations or short-lived wants, showing a strong determination to do the right thing. Women can't help but be attracted to honest men because they see in them the potential for a relationship based on trust, respect, and shared values. 4. Resilience. For mature men, resilience shows how strong and brave they are on the inside, showing that they can handle life's unexpected turns and twists with unwavering resolve and determination. Not only the ability to deal with hardships, but also the determination to rise above them, becoming stronger and more resilient with each one. At the heart of being resilient is having faith that you can get through hard times. Men who are fully grown know that setbacks and problems are normal parts of life and respond to them with acceptance and calmness. They don't let problems get to them. Instead, they see them as chances to learn more about themselves and grow. They see each challenge as a chance to test their limits and see what else is out there. Grace under pressure is a sign of resilience, as shown by mature men who handle tough situations with poise and calm. People like this don't let hopelessness or self-pity take over their lives. Instead, they stay positive and strong when things go wrong. Many women admire their ability to stay strong in the face of trouble. These women want a partner with strong character and emotional stability. Also, resilience isn't just a passive trait. It's a way of thinking that pushes mature men to keep going even when things get hard. When faced with challenges, they are determined and don't give up, even when things go wrong or there are problems. They are determined and resilient, which helps them keep going even when the path ahead looks scary or uncertain. Women like men who are resilient because they see it as a sign of inner strength and bravery. When they are with a strong man, they feel supported and reassured because they know he will handle life's challenges with courage and determination. His ability to get back on track after a setback gives her confidence and admiration, which leads to a strong emotional bond based on trust and respect. One thing that sets mature men apart is their resilience, which means they can handle life's challenges with grace and determination. It makes people admire and respect them, and women are drawn to men who have the inner strength and fortitude to face problems head-on and come out on top. 5. Empathy. Empathy, which is often called the core of emotional intelligence, helps mature men find compassion and understanding as they deal with the complicated world of relationships. It's not enough to just understand and accept other people's feelings. You have to be willing to put yourself in their shoes and see things from their point of view. When you have empathy, you want to connect with other people in a deep and meaningful way. Mature men know how important it is to listen carefully and be fully present and involved in the conversations and interactions they have with other people. It's not just their ears that they listen with. They want to understand the feelings and experiences that shape the lives of the people around them. Because they are caring, they can make a safe space for others to talk about their feelings in an honest way. Agreeable men are always there for those in need, whether they need a shoulder to cry on or someone to cheer them on when they've accomplished something. Their ability to understand how others feel helps build stronger bonds and emotional closeness, which is essential for having meaningful and satisfying relationships. Also, empathy is more than just understanding how someone feels. It includes a genuine desire to ease their suffering. Emotionally mature men don't just feel sorry for the hurt and struggles of others. They want to do something about it and make their lives better. Through acts of kindness, words of support, or actions that show support, they try to lift and empower the people around them. Women naturally like men who can empathize because they see it as a sign of emotional maturity and depth. When they are with a man who cares, they feel seen, heard, and understood in ways that words can't describe. His ability to understand how others feel builds trust and emotional closeness, forming a bond that is deep and lasts a long time. One thing that sets mature men apart is their empathy, which means they can connect with others on a deeply human level. It's something that makes people feel like they have something in common and helps them understand each other. Women are naturally drawn to men who can empathize because they know that it's a key part of emotional connection and closeness in a relationship. 6. Self-discipline. A mature man's strong character and willpower are shown by his self-discipline, which is often seen as the key to personal growth and success. It's not enough to be able to resist temptation or control your urges. You have to want to make sure that your actions are in line with your long-term goals and values. At its core, self-discipline means having control over your thoughts, feelings, and actions so that they serve a greater purpose. Mature men know how important self-control is and know that it will help them reach their goals and reach their full potential. They go through life with a clear sense of purpose and don't let short-term distractions or desires change their minds. They are self-disciplined in many areas of their lives, from their daily habits and routines to their work and personal relationships. They stick to structured routines and rituals that help them reach their goals and prioritize what's most important to them, like getting up early to work out, eating well, and making time for personal growth and development. Also, older men are very aware of how powerful delayed gratification can be. They know that to be truly happy and successful, they often have to make sacrifices and wait, and they are ready to give up short-term pleasures to get long-term benefits. They choose delayed gratification over instant gratification when it comes to things like saving money for a rainy day, putting time and effort into building meaningful relationships, or getting better at their skills and talents through consistent practice. Women naturally like men who are self-disciplined because they see it as a sign of dependability, responsibility, and mastery over oneself. When they are with a disciplined man, they feel safe and reassured because they know he has the character strength to handle life's challenges and keep his promises. His willingness to put long-term goals ahead of short-term pleasure builds trust and respect, which is the basis for a stable and happy relationship. Self-discipline is one thing that sets mature men apart. It shows that they are dedicated to personal growth, success, and happiness. This is a trait that goes beyond specific situations and shows a deeper sense of purpose and intention. Women are attracted to men who are self-disciplined because they see it as a sign that the man is trustworthy, responsible, and in control of himself. 7. Communication skills. Good communication is the foundation of happy and healthy relationships, and mature men are very good at this very important skill. It's more than just talking to each other. It's a dynamic mix of listening, talking, and understanding that builds closeness and connection. Mature men know that communication isn't just about getting information across. It's also about helping people understand and care about each other. They are intentional and mindful in their conversations, trying to be clear and honest in what they say, while also listening carefully to other people's thoughts and feelings. Their emotional intelligence and maturity are shown by how honestly and empathetically they can talk about their thoughts and feelings. When they have to have a tough conversation or show affection and appreciation, they do it with grace and sensitivity, making sure to talk to the other person in a way that shows respect and care for their feelings. Also, older men know how important body language is for communicating meaning and emotion. They notice small things like tone of voice, body language, and facial expressions because they know those things can often be said more than words. By paying attention to these nonverbal cues, they show that they are paying more attention and understanding in their conversations. A mature man also sees communication as a team effort, trying to find areas where both parties can agree and understand each other. They value honest and open communication, even if it means talking about tough topics or admitting flaws. Their willingness to talk to each other honestly builds trust and closeness, which sets the stage for a strong and long-lasting relationship. Women naturally like men who can communicate well because they see them as partners who will listen, understand, and be emotionally available. When they're with a man who is great at communicating, they feel heard, valued, and respected because they know that their feelings and thoughts are being genuinely acknowledged and thought about. Mature men have good communication skills that show they can build healthy, fulfilling relationships based on trust, understanding, and empathy. It's more than just being able to talk quickly. It shows a deeper commitment to emotional connection and closeness. Women are naturally drawn to men who are good at communicating because they know that it's an important part of a strong relationship. 8. Independence. Independent living is seen as a sign of maturity and self-confidence, and that's how mature men live their lives as they handle the challenges of life on their own. It's more than just being self-sufficient. It gives them a deep sense of inner strength and resilience that helps them stand tall when life changes. Being independent means having a lot of faith in your skills and being ready to make your own decisions in life. Mature men value their independence and freedom because they know that true happiness and self-actualization come from inside, not from approval or validation from others. They look and feel good in their skin and see being alone as a chance to grow and think about themselves instead of as a source of loneliness or insecurity. Also, being independent means always pursuing your interests, passions, and goals with unwavering purpose and determination. Men who are fully grown aren't afraid to follow their values, goals, and beliefs. They know that being true to themselves and following their dreams is what makes them happy, not trying to fit in with society's expectations or get approval from other people. Also, being independent means being healthy and not being dependent on or affected by outside forces. Men who are fully grown don't depend on other people to validate or approve them, and they don't try to get their sense of self-worth from outside sources either. They build a strong sense of self and self-esteem by realizing that they are valuable and worthy on their own, regardless of what other people think or say. Women naturally like men who are independent because they see it as a sign of strength, confidence, and self-assurance. When they are around an independent man, they feel inspired and strong because they know he is sure of himself and not afraid to stand on his own. He has a strong sense of who he is and how to handle himself, which shows in his ability to choose his path and follow his interests with conviction and purpose. Independence is one of the things that sets mature men apart. It shows that they can handle life on their own with confidence and strength. This trait isn't limited to one situation and shows a stronger desire for personal growth, authenticity, and self-actualization. Women are naturally drawn to independent men because they know that independence is a key part of a strong relationship based on mutual respect, admiration, and shared values. 9. Adaptability. Adaptability is seen as an important part of growing up and becoming an adult. Mature men live by this philosophy as they navigate the ever-changing world of life with grace and strength. Being flexible isn't enough. You have to want to accept change and uncertainty as chances to learn more about yourself and grow. Adaptability means being open to new things and willing to take on new challenges. Older men know that life is always changing and unpredictable, and they face each new challenge with curiosity and strength. They don't fight change or hold on to the status quo. Instead, they see it as a chance to grow and improve themselves. Besides that, being adaptable means being ready to leave your comfort zone and explore uncharted territory. Men who are fully grown aren't afraid to try new things or take risks. They know that growth and learning often happen in places that aren't familiar to them. They are excited and interested in new things and see them as a chance to learn more about themselves and get better. Additionally, adaptability includes the ability to handle tough situations and bounce back from setbacks. Men who are fully grown know that problems will always be a part of life, so they face them with strength and determination. They don't let problems stop them. Instead, they see them as chances to learn and grow, becoming stronger and more resilient with each one they overcome. Women naturally like men who are flexible because they see it as a sign of strength, resilience, and willingness to try new things. When they're with an adaptable man, they feel encouraged and supported because they know he can handle life's challenges with grace and strength. His openness to uncertainty and change makes it easier for both of them to grow and explore, which sets the stage for a fulfilling and active relationship. One thing that sets mature men apart is their adaptability, which means they can do well in times of change and uncertainty. This trait isn't limited to one situation. It shows a deeper dedication to personal growth, resilience, and self-discovery. Women are naturally attracted to men who can change with the times. They know that this is an important trait for building a strong relationship based on trust, respect, and shared values. The fact that mature men have all 9 of these important skills sets them apart and makes them very attractive to women who want depth, stability, and authenticity in their relationships. These traits are what emotional maturity is all about and are the basis for building strong, healthy, and long-lasting relationships. To begin, emotional stability is the foundation on which mature men build their relationships and how they deal with life's challenges. The fact that they can keep calm and collected even when things go wrong gives their partners a sense of security and comfort. This stability in rough times is what draws women to them. They look for comfort in their constant presence. Men who are emotionally stable and full of confidence show it in everything they do and decide. You don't have to be cocky to show this. It's just a quiet confidence that comes from knowing yourself and believing in your abilities. Women are drawn to mature men who seem strong and sure of themselves, and this confidence is like a magnet. Being honest and sticking to your morals and values is an important part of being a mature man. Being honest and sincere in every part of their lives builds trust and respect in relationships, giving women a sense of safety and authenticity that they find very appealing. Mature men can get back on their feet after a setback with determination and grace because they are resilient. Their ability to handle life's challenges with strength and determination is admirable, and their partners feel confident in them because they know they have a reliable partner to help them through life's challenges. A key part of emotional intelligence is empathy, which helps mature men connect deeply with their partners on an emotional level. Their ability to understand and validate other people's feelings and experiences makes relationships stronger and more personal, giving both people a sense of emotional safety and understanding. Self-discipline shows that they are dedicated to growing and improving themselves. Adult men can control their impulses and put long-term goals ahead of short-term pleasures. This shows dependability and responsibility, which women find appealing and reassuring. To keep relationships healthy, you need to be able to communicate clearly, and mature men are great at this. Their ability to clearly and empathetically express themselves encourages open and honest conversation, which strengthens emotional bonds and improves understanding between people. Mature men have a strong sense of self and autonomy when they are independent and able to rely on themselves. They are happy to be alone and are determined to follow their interests and goals. This makes women who value individuality and self-confidence admire them. Lastly, being able to adapt helps mature men handle the challenges of life with ease and grace. Their willingness to try new things and be open to change makes the relationship grow and explore, which makes them even more appealing as a couple. The maturity, strength, and self-control that mature men show makes them more appealing to women who want a partner who is grounded and mature. When put together, these 9 skills make up a tapestry of qualities that women find attractive. They also set the stage for long-lasting, satisfying relationships based on trust, respect, and growth for both parties. Finally, we looked at the 9 important skills that mature men have that make women want to be with them. Each trait, from being emotionally stable to being able to adapt, helps build strong, healthy, and long-lasting relationships. Now it's your turn. What did you learn from this conversation? Use the comments to tell us about something you're going to do in your own life. Please leave a comment below if you thought this video was helpful, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more helpful videos like this. With your help, we can keep making interesting and useful videos. Thank you for seeing.